What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kristen. For all who are new and for all who are returning, what's good? This is not gonna be much of a video. I told you guys last week I would come with a reaction of the Basketball Wives reunion that happened this last Wednesday. And to be honest with you, part one, it was trash. And I say that because they spent the whole first 20 minutes of the hour on a seating arrangement. The girls didn't want OG on set with them. OG had a huge problem with that, and rightfully so. I mean, you all talked shit the entire season, and reunions are made for you all to recap and say what it is that, you know, you're thinking, whatever. It's kind of like the speak now, forever hold your peace type deal, and she didn't get the same opportunity. Eventually, I still don't think that she really got the same opportunity because I still feel like that energy would have been different. So shame on them, shame on production, shame on Mark Lamont Hill, shame on all of them for not giving OG that same opportunity to sit on the stage. That was a whole setup to me. I don't think any of those girls are threatened by or maybe threatened by, but I don't think any of them are scared of OG. A little intimidated maybe, but I mean, I just think it was really reaching for them to say that, really for Evelyn to say that, I'm not gonna sit somewhere with somebody who wants to use my abuser against me. Like, girl, you and your abuser still talk. Like, you felt cool enough to hit your abuser up for receipts. But anyway, so, you know, Jackie tried to talk OG into the other set, you know, and although it is a live feed where they can hear each other, see each other, it's all at the same time, she can still respond, she can still say her piece, it's still not the same. And that's why I said that energy would have been off. They wouldn't have kept the same energy had she been allotted that opportunity to be on stage. So I thought that was bull. But yeah, I mean, like, really, like, the whole first portion, like I said, the whole first 20 minutes were strictly on trying to get OG and Cece to, and Cece was not having it. Cece, absolutely, if we're not gonna do it the right way, we're not gonna do it at all. And absolutely right, Cece, you are absolutely right. And Cece is riding for her girl. She said, if OG can't go out, what's the point of me going out? We've been the only two that y'all have been gunning for our heads the entire time. Then, you know, they wanted to get on once the reunion actually got rolling, because Jackie had a problem with the seating arrangement as well. I mean, even though OG wasn't out there, she wanted to sit beside Mark Lamont Hill. And Evelyn, they had to switch seats, and they did a whole thing of musical chairs, trying to get people back and forth on different couches, which was extra. Once they get the reunion rolling, it came up, the whole conversation about Jen and what, you know, she had said and what she has said came up. Evelyn sleeping with Shawnee's ex, which is Shaquille. Shawnee got all irritated. Shawnee left set, which, again, like, for what? Like, yeah, when I tell you this was the biggest waste of an hour, like, I watched it so you didn't have to. They didn't really cover anything. They wanted to touch on the whole colorism thing, and just to touch on it, I don't know that Basketball Wives as a franchise has a problem with colorism, but Basketball Wives, the cast as individuals, I definitely feel like there are certain individuals that have colorism issues. They wanted to speak on that, and everybody wants to go, what? That's crazy. We've had brown women on the show before. Kristen is a browner skinned girl. Jen is a browner skinned girl. Malaysia is a browner skinned girl. So, you know, they try to make it like, well, we have all these people on the show, but you have never had anybody who looks like OG, okay? Like, she's pure Africa, honey. She is pure Nigeria. So I just feel like, you know, and the sad thing about it is that you can most certainly deem somebody unattractive. You can definitely deem somebody not cute. Okay, that's personal preference. But the problem is, and what everybody seems to be overlooking, is that people tend to equate you not being cute with you being dark skinned. And do you know how many dark-skinned queens that are out here, queens and kings, honey, who are out here just dripping in melanin, who are fine, honey, girls who are slaying with that drip, that melanin drip. Okay. Y'all, like, it's really not much to say. I feel like they danced around a lot of issues. And really, what was the point of a reunion if you weren't gonna have all 9 girls? What's the point? You lost CeCe because you wouldn't give OG the respect and the opportunity, like everybody else, to have a seat on the couch. And just like OG said in the beginning, she said, I don't understand why you would want me to have a separate set, as if I have thrown bottles, like I have jumped on tables, like I have thrown drinks. Shaunie tried to pull up a clip of OG trying to get to Phoebe, trying to get her hands on Phoebe and shoving Shaunie out of the way. Okay, girl, so you got pushed. So what? You didn't get swung on. They took the show away. Really, and not to say that OG is the show, but y'all came for her the whole season, but you don't want to give her the opportunity to respond. Yeah, okay. You're reaching. OG did eventually end up coming back, and she agreed to go on the set, the other set by herself, which, I mean, if that means that she gets to speak her piece, I'm all for it. As for part 1, guys, like, there really is no tea, okay? The tea is that OG and CeCe both exited the building. OG felt as though they were making her leave because she said straight up, I will go home. I'm gonna go home. If you guys are not going to, I don't want to go home, but if you guys are not going to allow me to say my piece, just like the rest of these women, I'm out. And like I said, rightfully so. I would have dipped too. Like, no, what are we here for then? What are we doing? Like I said, these girls are not scared of OG. I felt like that was a plot so they wouldn't catch that smoke. Don't get me fucked up, okay? OG is still, she's not a favorite of mine. I've gained a lot of respect for OG over the season. She's still not my favorite. I actually don't have a favorite anymore because when Kristen first stepped on the scene last season, I was fucking with her. But this season, I feel like she tried extra hard to get in with the Mean Girl group. And now that she's in, there's no letting up, and it doesn't matter what they do. She's on their team. I don't have any respect for that. If somebody's out of line, if somebody is wrong, I don't care if we're friends or not, I'm going to let you know you are wrong. Kristen was saying that she didn't like how they give CeCe all these second passes and this, that, and the other and all this stuff. But girl, what have you done? You've played Mean Girl since you've been here, really. Let me just say, Evelyn's ego is so bruised. Like, yeah, so this was sometime, I think, earlier this week that Evelyn had filed for a restraining order against OG. The judge denied her request for a restraining order. Like, girl, did you think you were gonna win that? Just real shit. Like, did you think that a judge was going to grant you a restraining order for someone who has not touched you, only in the fact that you were running after her friend and she tried to stop you from hopping on her? She gave you a little shove and your drunk ass went rolling.
Here comes Evelyn, chasing me with some sort of a stick or something. And there goes Thumbelina, tumbling down the bushes.
Where's CeCe? Don't come running up. She's right there. Stop.
Aside from that, she's never displayed any other aggression towards you aside from what it was that she had to say. I mean, speech is the First Amendment in this motherfucker. I can say what it is that I want to anybody. And I have that right. That is my first right in this motherfucker. Just like it's OG's right. She can say what it is that she wants to. You don't have to like it.
What are you doing, Amy?
I'm filming. What are you doing?
Can I come in there?
Just for a second. But anyway, so, I mean, like, a judge is not going to grant you a restraining order against somebody who has not displayed anything for you to be fearful of your life over. And that's just the bottom line. So that was foolish. That was money wasted, honey. She definitely... Yeah, so when are you leaving? However much she forked out for her attorney to get a restraining order filed. That was an easy check. She could have hired me to do that. But yeah, like, judge denied that request. And again, like, all OG would literally have to do is show footage of where Evelyn has shown her ass. Don't repeat that. Point blank. Like that's all she has to do. This woman has single-handedly thrown bottles, thrown drinks, hopped over tables, run after people. Like, what is it that Evelyn has not done that has displayed aggression? The judge looked at that and said, yeah, that's okay. Get that off my docket. There's not really much to talk about the first portion because it was trash. I mean, it, like I said, in an hour of a program, 20 or 30 minutes of that was trying to boot OG off the stage. Jackie's meltdown of the whole seating arrangement, and then Shawnee walking off stage, needing a minute to breathe. Like, when she walked off stage, Mark was just like, "You coming back?" And she was like, "Don't know yet." "Yeah, girl, you are. Y'all are wasting tape. What y'all were talking about was not even anything for you to even leave set for." And then Evelyn talking about some, if you leave, we all leave. We're officially in kindergarten now. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'll be back on the next one. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you all then.